What is going on, members of the Shy Guys squad, and welcome to VPL Week 3 versus Esquilo, or Quill, of the Juventeis. We're playing him in Week 3, and he's got a pretty interesting team here. He's got Druddigon, Alakazam, Leafeon, Mega Aggron, Clefable, and Typhlosion, while I have brought Infernape, Mamoswine, Azu, Manaphy, the Thundurus, and Mega Sceptile. Now, I was gonna call while I was battling Quill, which is why this one isn't live. Last one just was to make up for the hour-long VPL battle against Carl. This one I'll post-record and go over my thoughts and stuff in the battle. And yes, let's just jump into it. I'll have some custom music over in the background or whatnot from what I have on my computer. Might get some recommendations from you guys. But he's going to lead off with Mega Aggron, which is the Druddigon. And this he's doing all out of spite, because he knows that I wanted Mega Aggron and he stole it from me. So I'm just going to U-turn real quick out on this Druddigon, scout out, see what he is. And I see he wasn't Mold Breaker when I came in, and he's not Rough Skin. So we now know that this thing is sheer force. So I'm going to send in Mamoswine here, as it is the best thing to take on the Druddigon. And I'm going to take that Earthquake like it is nothing. And we know he's not Life Orb because he didn't take damage either, so he could be choiced in some manner. That's what I'm thinking. So he's going to send in Leafeon, the Mega Aggron, as I'm going to go for my own Earthquake. And that is going to do a crap ton of damage, but since I am banded, I cannot stay in on this Leafeon right here. So I'm going to swap out again into my Sceptile, as it is my best switch and my best answer to this Pokemon. He's going to go for the knockoff, which is going to do a hefty chunk to my Sceptile, really. It did about 50 HP. So I'm just going to pop that Mega Evolution real quick like and get my Sceptile to turn its back on this here Leafeon, as I'm going to go for the Focus Blast and miss, as a reason why we call it Focus Miss. And he's going to go for the Sword Stance. Jesus Christ. So Mega Aggron's attack raised sharply, and he goes for Quick Attack. I was pretty caught off guard by this because this did a lot of damage. And I connect my second Focus Blast, luckily, because this thing could have swept me. So I do connect my Focus Blast, I take him out. Crit did not matter whatsoever. I was guaranteed to take him out. So we're up now 6-4, I think, as Typhlosion, the Mega Aggron, comes out, or Mega Aggron the Typhlosion. So I'm going to send in Manaphy real quick, and he's going to go for Sub. And I'm thinking, okay, Sub Typhlosion with leftovers. Pretty interesting what Quill is doing here. Not sure exactly what this thing wants to do, but you know. So he's going to be Sub Will-O-Wisp, and he's burning my Manaphy, so that's a very interesting play right there. But I think I just click Scald right here, which is going to break that Sub, of course. He has no switch-ins, because Leafeon is dead. So Sub is going to pop, and that's that out of the way, just real fast. He's going to get some more leftovers recovery, though, which is kind of annoying. I can still OHKO him, no worries. Manaphy can just pop up another Scald, lock it up, get that hot water going. But Quill is going to preserve his Mega Aggron and switch into his Mega Aggron, which is the Druddigon. So I'm just gonna go for a Tail Glow right here because that was just free setup, seeing as he had nothing to hit me with. So now I am +3, and I'm gonna get some leftovers going, but that's gonna be cancelled out and be doing more damage due to the burn damage. So we're going to go for the Scald right here, as he reveals to be Choice Scarf Outrage, and that is going to do a ton of damage on my Manaphy. But we know he is Choice Scarfed, and I can easily deal with that as I have an Azumarill in the back. So I do not get a burn because Manaphy is the god of Scald with no burn, so I think I'm just going to start running Surf instead. Because what's a burn, Manaphy? Oh right, that's the status you have on yourself. Well, I'm going to withdraw here, and I'm going to go into my Azumarill, which is literally just chilling in the back here, ready to take an Outrage as if it is nothing. So Mega Aggron is going to get confuzzled by how the Outrage did not work, and he is going to go for, well, he's going to hit himself in confusion and almost take himself out, so that's pretty interesting. I expected to switch into Clefable, so I went for the Aqua Tail, Iron Tail, but seeing as he stayed in, I'm just going to go for the Aqua Jet and pick him off. So Azu is going to pick up that KO right there, which is nice. Druddigon is out of here. We've seen that Quill, and there is Mega Sceptile, the Aggron. Mega Sceptile as the Aggron. Mega Sceptile's Aggronite is gonna allow it to Mega Evolve due to the bond between it and Quill, which is kind of funny if I do say so myself. But he's gonna go for a Rock Polish, and I was like, oh boy. +2 Aggron. I'm gonna go for an Ice Punch here because I had nothing to hit this thing with, so I decided, you know, Ice Punch, see if I can get a freeze. I did not. Thunder Punch. That is not gonna do too much. Luckily for me, that isn't going to do too much. I can go for a Play Rough, see if I can get an attack drop maybe, and get as much damage off as possible. I do not get the attack drop, so I'm just going to go for another Aqua Jet, try to whittle this thing down, and he's going to go for the Heavy Slamming. Good God Almighty, Asu's about to be dead. Yep, Asu died like twice over from that HP range. I'm sorry, Azumarill, you did not deserve that. So I'm going to go into King Julian right here. I have this thing specifically set up for this moment where I can go for a Overheat against him. It's too hot for this Mega Aggron, who is max speed, max attack, no HP, no SpDef. Goodbye, Aggron. Boy, give it to me. I want it. I really want it. I want to use that beast. I want to use that beast. So in comes another Mega Aggron, otherwise known as Clefable. And he knows I'm Choice Scarf, of course, that's why this thing came out. And this Clefable is about to do something very interesting right now. It's about to set up a substitute. I'm thinking, okay, Clefable goes for substitute. Interesting. I go for Sludge Web, you know, gonna just pop that sub instead of like in case it's like Calm Mind or something like along the lines of Cosmic Power maybe, because that would be very annoying for my team to deal with. But no. No. He's Belly Drum. Say hello to thumbnail. So he's Belly Drum Azu, or not Azu, but Clefable with a Salac Berry. So now he outspeeds me too, and he goes for Drain Punch. I was terrified right there actually, but Drain Punch isn't gonna do much. He didn't have Ice Punch to hit my Thundurus, so unfortunately his plans didn't work. I don't know what his last move was. I don't remember what he told me it was. But I'm gonna go for a Sludge Wave right here, and that is going to take the Clefable out. So Belly Drum Clef is not an issue anymore. Very unfortunate because I'd love to see how Quill would have dealt with it. But in comes Mega Aggron again, which is the Alakazam. I'm gonna go for a Thunderbolt against it because this thing is defensive. It was max defense, I think. And he's gonna go for a Calm Mind. Quite the interesting play right there. But I do outspeed him, and I can just follow it up with another Thunderbolt. Just a hyper offensive, another Thunderbolt. And that's going to take this Leftovers Alakazam out, otherwise known as Mega Aggron. But yeah, we're going to take this thing out with a Thunderbolt real quick like. And that is Alakazam down for count as well. And I think now he only has Mega Aggron the Typhlosion left, that he preserved so well at the beginning of the game with Sub and stuff. And if I would have gotten just a little bit more damage off on this thing, it would have died. But it hangs on like 10 HP maybe less, like 8. But he's going to go for a Flamethrower, and Jin is going to drop, unfortunately for us. But this means I can just send in whatever I want right now and take him out. So that's going to be very good. So he's going to take that Leftovers recovery again, and I'm just going to go out into my Sceptile just to get that thing's KD a little bit up. And I know he's not Scarred since he's Leftover, so I'm going to go for that Giga Drain and take him out. So, good game to Quill. I think that is the end of the game. Pretty sure it was. But good game to Quill of the Juventeis. Quite the meme team you brought, and it was a lot of fun to play against. Definitely check out Quill link. If I remember, I'll put the links in the description. So, go over to his channel and his Twitter. Awesome lad, subscribe. And next week we take on Josh of the Slateport Vale. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, sub, and all that snazzy stuff right there. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. So peace.